Hi, this is Zhou, an undergraduate student from Zhejiang University. Today, I will be presenting our work, Understanding Nonlinear Collaboration Between Human and AI Agents, a co-design framework for creative design. This paper is collaborated by Renzhong Li, Junxiu Tang, Haotian Li, Weiwei, and Yingcai. So, first of all, what do I mean by creative design? Creative design unfolds with an open-ended goal, which is usually achieved step by step. Despite having an initial idea, designers can continuously generate fresh thoughts when they encounter inspiring stimuli. By remixing the strands of different thoughts, designers strive to create a satisfied output. With the rapid advancement of AI technology, numerous generative design tools have emerged to aid in the creative design process, such as Adobe Firefly, Midjourney, and Microsoft Copilot for PowerPoint. These tools often employ a linear sequence of incremental and precise instructions to approach design goals, which means users have to give detailed and correct commands, and AI agents will generate outcomes according to it. But new generated versions are independent of the old versions. Also, various SIGCHI series have been conducted to provide guidelines for human-AI co-creativity. However, these works mainly consider creative design process as a straightforward, turn-based interaction between users and computers. Therefore, because of the ignorance of natural collaboration process in creative design, today's AI-powered design tools suffer from poor user experience for creative design tasks. The process of nonlinear collaboration between human and AI agents remains an underexplored problem. So first, to gain insight from the co-design process between human collaborators, we conducted a formative study. It involved 12 design experts. All had their designs showcased at major events, drawing hundreds of attendees. In the modification session, two experts cooperated together face-to-face to modificate graphic design pieces. One as the designer, the other as the design assistant. We then proceeded with a semi-structured interview to gain deeper insight into the scenario and explore users' engagement in cooperation with AI agents. Based on collected requirements analysis data in the modification sessions and interview recordings, we summarize the characteristics of the requirements, as well as the pros and cons of the human-human co-design process. Subsequently, we outline 5 design requirements for human-AI co-design. Allow flexible communication to foster in-depth discussions concerning design requirements. Encourage users to double-check possible misunderstandings. When misunderstandings happen, provide alternative explanations or allow users to provide clarification. Offer alternative solutions as sources of inspiration. Promote operational strategies according to the modification intentions. Offer visual outcomes when promoting operational strategies. To fulfill the design requirements, we formulate a nonlinear human-AI co-design framework that incorporates specific actions for AI agents. Concerning the first 2 design requirements, designers are more inclined to confidently express ambiguous descriptions if they have opportunities to provide explanations and rectify misunderstandings. To facilitate the use of ambiguous commands, a communication process which before AI agents generate outcomes is essential. To be specific, in the communication process, AI agents are required to guide and support users in refining ambiguous descriptions, provide reminders to users when requirements change or conflicts arise, demonstrate alternative explanations and descriptions of users' commands. As for the third design requirements, design assistants present multiple selections to meet requests based on design knowledge or existing examples. These selections were presented through a combination of textual descriptions, verbal explanations, sketches, supported gestures, and comprehensive visual results as design choices. Designers derive inspiration when navigating among these design choices. Navigating, summarizing, and discarding among the design choices are central to the nonlinear process of collective creativity. When generating multiple selections, the following actions were frequently observed in the formative study and therefore documented as required. Revise users' requirements and offer different or additional choices. Review choices to identify different or superior options. Modify the optimal choice for enhanced results. Make revisions to multiple options and conduct subsequent comparisons. Merge elements from different options. The fourth and fifth design requirements are about AI's output. Clarify operational strategies. Preview the visual effect of operational strategies. These 10 proposed AI actions are specifically crafted to provide designers with a nonlinear experience that more closely resembles the flexibility and inspiration in the human-human collaboration process. To facilitate effective interaction between designers and AI, we started from single agent for graphic design tasks. We developed a proof-of-concept prototype, Optimus. The user interface comprises 3 primary components: a preview window that displays the latest output of Optimus, a dialog box where designers chat with the AI agent based on the latest output, and selective choices that present the selectable visual outcomes. Together, the user interface design of Optimus allows for natural, nonlinear interaction between human and AI agents. First, users review slides on the preview window. Second, users input commands and engage in conversation with Optimus. Third, Optimus generates alternatives and selective choice upon reaching convergence with users. Fourth, users review, modify, compile, and remix the selected choices through composition. And fifth, after several rounds of steps 1 to 4, users are satisfied with the choices and choose one option. The required actions of AI agents are performed during the interaction. To validate our framework and evaluate the usability of Optimus, we conducted a comparative study between Optimus and Copilot. Our Copilot is a prototype lacking the dialogue function and generating a single outcome each time, much like other widely used AI-powered design tools, including the publicly released demos of Microsoft PowerPoint Copilot. Our Copilot operates by executing commands. We use Wizard of Oz experiments for study 2. We selected, regulated, and trained the wizard, who was a design leader in the University Students' Union for 2 years, to ensure a 1 to 10 while making the output from the wizard resemble that of a computer regarding timing and consistency. We established guidelines for the assistant. Furthermore, the assistant was instructed to adopt certain behavior patterns commonly associated with AI agents. Third, to ensure consistency in understanding, communication skills, and response time, we recruited only one wizard. We selected 2 graphic design tasks for the formative study and prepared 2 visually appealing graphic designs that were suitable for both tasks. 12 participants were recruited to perform 2 tasks using both Optimus and Copilot on different designs. At the end of the experiment, we conducted a follow-up interview. The average SUS score indicates an improvement in the usability of our nonlinear human-AI collaboration as compared to the conventional linear approach. Time, dialogue tone, and failure rate show that participants had greater tolerance towards Optimus in comparison to Copilot. Both SUS results and interviews show divergent attitudes towards Optimus. That is, while some participants were inspired by Optimus, textual feedback and selected choices. Others were anxious and reluctant to engage in conversation. Although participants' attitude varied a lot towards Optimus, we observed consistency in the characteristics of requirements among users using the scene system. Co-pilots strive for clarity, embrace change, and prevent conflicts. Optimus, ambiguity sparks alternative ideas. Changes and conflicts are the crucibles of creativity. What altered people's preference towards Optimus and co-pilots? To answer this question, we try to address two questions. First, what tasks are anticipated from AI agents? Second, what roles are expected of AI agents? We mainly consider two dimensions for the roles of AI agents: creativity and accuracy. Creativity refers to generating unconventional design ideas, while accuracy pertains to fulfilling design expectations. When AI agents serve as expert designers with ill-defined tasks, expect the highest level of creativity and demonstrate a relevant tolerance towards accuracy in search of professional suggestions. When it comes to AI colleagues, users prioritize diverse perspectives over novelty. Accuracy is also deemed equally important, as effective communication between users and AI colleagues is crucial. Conversely, AI optimizer and executor demand less creativity as users prioritize satisfaction over surprise. The AI optimizer allows for a moderate level of accuracy tolerance, falling between the levels expected from AI experts and AI colleagues, since it does not involve input requirements. The role of the executor necessitates the highest level of accuracy in executing users' commands, leaving little room for creativity. In a human AI co-creativity system, these AI roles may need to be implemented simultaneously or shifted due to the diverse needs of users. There's no one-size-fits-all user, but rather a range of user profiles that can be further categorized for clarity and customization purposes. Given the diversity and consistency of design challenges, users' intentions are multifaceted and may evolve throughout the creative design process. Consequently, the development of a specific system must be meticulously planned in alignment with the intended user base and creative design scenarios. To sum up, our work contributes a formative study to investigate the co-design process between human collaborators and a set of design requirements for establishing human AI co-design tools, a human AI co-design framework, and a proof-of-concept prototype, Optimus. A comparative study to validate the framework and evaluate the usability of Optimus. And thanks for listening.